the number that chose you. You might think you were born on a certain day of the calendar by chance, a number dictated by external factors, a trivial detail amidst life's many coincidences. But if you found your way to this video, it's because something deeper is calling you. The esoteric truth is that you didn't choose this number with your mind. Your soul chose it with intention. Before you even took your first breath in this world, a subtle pact was sealed. Your birth date was inscribed in the hidden halls of time, marked as an energetic seal that would define your spiritual journey, your challenges, your gifts, your encounters, and even the invisible portals that would open or close throughout your life. At this very moment, the vibration of your birth number continues to resonate in your aura, like a luminous signature that the eyes cannot see, but the entire universe recognizes. Ancient sages knew this. The masters of Kabbalah, the initiates of the White Brotherhood, the Chaldean oracles, and even the yogic masters of the East understood that each number is a living entity, a vibrational being carrying a code, a purpose, and a direction. And more, that by being born on a specific day, you are unconsciously accepting the call to a mystical mission that must be activated, remembered, and lived. This video is not just about basic numerology or generic horoscope interpretations from magazines. Here, we go far beyond. We will decipher the sacred language of numbers through esoteric lenses, diving into the archetypes of the soul, the hidden karmic shadows, the invisible guides that walk with you, and the bodily portals that open with your natal vibration. You will understand why certain pains visit you, why specific gifts repeat, why you feel a force you cannot name, and how all of this is tied to the number that chose you. Take a deep breath. Center your presence. Set your mind aside for a moment and just feel. Something within you will be touched, and perhaps for the first time you will recognize yourself in the silent language of the cosmos, the number as a cosmic signature, the DNA of your soul. In the esoteric universe, numbers are not merely measurements or mathematical symbols. They are living, pulsating entities, vibrating at different frequencies like notes in a cosmic symphony. When you were born, it wasn't just your body that manifested in the physical plane. Alongside it, an invisible seal was imprinted in your aura, your birth number. This number is not random. It is your vibrational signature, the energetic mark that communicates to the universe who you are at your core and the frequency you came to operate within in this existence. It's as if your soul signed a cosmic contract with this number before incarnating, agreeing to the challenges, gifts, doors, and mirrors it would bring. Those born on the first, for example, carry the vibration of primordial creation. They are souls who came to initiate, break old patterns, and forge paths that don't yet exist. This isn't just about leadership, as mainstream numerology books might claim. It's about embodying the original spark, the divine impulse that transforms the invisible into form. Those born on the 7th are tied to the veil of mystery, the inner temple, the frequency of silence and ancient wisdom. They are guardians of what lies beyond the surface, bearers of a natural connection to subtle planes that many don't even perceive. Each number, when viewed through an esoteric lens, reveals not just a personality trait, but a field of mission. The 4, for instance, carries the frequency of spiritual construction amidst earthly chaos. The 9 vibrates with the call of universal compassion, service, and detachment. And the 11? Oh, the 11 is a vibrational portal, a living bridge between dimensions, worlds, and times. It's not a number to be understood rationally, but felt as an intense, energetic presence. When you see your birth number as a being, a guide, a sacred symbol, everything starts to make more sense. That which you've always felt but could never explain finds form, direction, and a name. It's like discovering you've always spoken a secret language, and now, finally, someone is answering back. Spiritual missions by birthday. The invisible call. There is a call echoing within you since before your first cry. A call that doesn't express itself in words, but vibrates as a subtle frequency, shaping your choices, pains, encounters, and even your deepest restlessness. This call is tied to the day you were born. Most people think their birth date is just a numerical record, but spiritually, it's a key, a mystical password that unlocks portals to understanding the mission your soul agreed to live when it incarnated in this plane. Each day of the month carries a specific vibration, and with it, a sacred mission. We're not talking about superficial horoscopes, but soul contracts. By being born on the 4th, for example, you carry the call of the esoteric builder, someone who came to erect structures of truth and stability in a chaotic and illusory world. Your mission is to anchor the sacred in the concrete, even when everything around you seems to crumble. Those born on the 11th are living portals, channels between dimensions, bridges between the visible and the invisible. Often they feel out of place, overly sensitive, different, because they vibrate at a frequency that doesn't belong solely to this world. They are natural receivers of signs, dreams, and messages from beyond. Those born on the 20th come with the energy of the guardian of karmic justice. Their lives are not simple, as everything around them seems to demand balance, discernment, and restoration. Their mission is profound. They are silent judges of the invisible. Often they face injustices to learn how to balance what the collective has distorted. And so it is with every day. Each one is a frequency, a secret language. The 1 speaks of creation, the 3 of luminous communication, the 5 of spiritual freedom, the 8 of inner power, the 13 of deep transmutation, the 27 of endings and rebirths, and each number also carries a shadow, a point of pain, repetition, or doubt. But these shadows are not curses, they are portals. Where there is a wound, there is the power to heal. Where there is a difficult cycle, there is the key to transformation. You are not here by chance. The day you were born is a reminder, a mirror, an invisible summons calling you, even when you try to ignore it. Are you ready to remember? Before we continue, if this video is being helpful to you, if something has started to reveal itself within you, take a moment to subscribe to the channel, leave a like, and comment with your birth number. This activates the right energy and helps us keep bringing content like this. The hidden karmic lessons in your number. Why do certain patterns repeat so much in your life? Why do specific obstacles seem to pursue you as if etched into the fabric of time? The answer may be silently written in your birth number, because this number is not just a seal of mission, it's also a karmic mirror, a reminder of your soul's pending lessons. A door that only opens when you dare to look with courage at what's hidden deep within the mirror. Each number carries a lesson, not as punishment, but as a path to awakening. Those born on the 8th, for example, face challenges tied to power, control, and justice. They often experience cycles of scarcity or abundance that come and go like waves, not by chance, but because their souls are learning to wield power consciously. The number 8 is the symbol of infinity, but also of karma. Everything you do comes back. These souls came to master this cycle until they become spiritual judges of themselves. Those born on the 13th carry the energy of symbolic death. They go through many ruptures, losses, cuts, and restarts. It feels like everything in their lives must die to be reborn in a new form. This isn't the universe's cruelty. It's a code of transmutation. The 13 isn't unlucky. It's alchemical. It forces the soul to abandon illusion and embrace the essential. Those born on the sixth face lessons tied to guilt, excessive responsibility, and the tendency to carry pains that aren't theirs. Many of these souls come from past lives where they were caregivers, healers, or martyrs, and in this life they are learning to love without annihilating themselves. Karmic lessons are not punishments, they are portals. When understood, they activate hidden gifts. Fear transforms into courage. Repetition becomes wisdom, pain becomes mission. Your birth number carries both the poison and the antidote, and by looking at it with spiritual awareness, you begin to break the cycles. You start to decode what was once just suffering and transform it into purpose. Your deepest pain may be the very portal from which your rarest light will emerge. Esoteric archetypes, from guardians to alchemists. Instead of labeling people with generic terms like natural leader or intuitive, true esoteric wisdom goes deeper. It recognizes that each birth number is not just a frequency, but an archetype, a symbolic identity that the soul dons when descending into matter. These archetypes are not poetic inventions. They are ancient molds, etched into the subtle layers of the collective unconscious in the Akashic records of humanity. And by knowing them, you begin to see yourself through new eyes. Those born on the 1st, 10th, 19th, or 28th are the forgers of destiny. They came to initiate movements, break with the old, and blaze trails in uncharted fields. They are spiritual pioneers, but often face the loneliness of the trailblazer, because few understand the burden of being the first. Their strength lies not in following, but in daring. Those born on the 2nd, 11th, 20th, or 29th are the soul weavers. They connect worlds, people, vibrations. They have heightened sensitivity, deep empathy, and the gift of harmonizing. But their shadow lies in excessive absorption. Often they don't know where others end and they begin. Their mission? To weave the invisible with sweetness and firmness. Those born on the 3rd, 12th, 21st, or 30th are the solar messengers. Their words carry light, and their gestures inspire. They bear the mission of communicating elevated truths with lightness. However, they must guard against superficiality or the tendency to mask pain with humor. When aligned, they shine like suns amidst the darkness. The 4th, 13th, 22nd, or 31st give rise to the alchemists of matter. These souls are builders, but also transmuters. They have the gift of taking chaos and transforming it into spiritual structure. They are called to give form to the sacred. But their journey is slow, full of tests, and they are often underestimated, until they reveal themselves as the true pillars. The 5th, 14th, and 23rd bring the time travelers within. They love freedom, have quick and experience-hungry minds. They came to stir, provoke, and cross portals within and without. Their lesson? To root without losing flight. The 6th, 15th, and 24th are the cosmic caregivers. The 7th, 16th, and 25th are the guardians of mystery. The 8th, 17th, and 26th are the spiritual judges. And the 9th, 18th, and 27th are the bearers of final light. Each archetype is a mirror, and by recognizing yourself in it, your soul whispers, "Finally, someone saw me." The spiritual guides that walk with each number. You have never been alone, even when everything seemed silent, when no one understood you, when answers didn't come. There were presences by your side, invisible but real, ancient yet present. These are the spiritual guides that accompany your journey, and many of them were drawn precisely by the vibration of your birth number. Yes, the number your soul chose at birth also serves as a beacon for the beings that resonate at the same frequency. They don't appear by chance. They respond to a silent call that your energy has been emitting since your first breath. Those born on the 7th, 16th, or 25th, for example, carry a subtle and silent frequency. Thus, they are naturally accompanied by guides like ethereal monks, ascended hermits, masters of introspection. These beings rarely speak in words. They whisper through intuitions, silent dreams, deep premonitions. They teach through silence, observation, and spiritual solitude. They are guardians of hidden knowledge and only reveal themselves when the soul is ready. Those born on the 3rd, 12th, 21st, or 30th walk under the light of solar messengers, golden archangels, luminous entities, beings that inspire through joy and communication. Their presence is vibrant and often manifests through clear signs. A song that plays at the right moment, a phrase that appears at the exact time, a synchronicity that warms the heart. These guides don't just protect, they animate, activate, uplift. Those born on the 22nd carry a master vibration and thus are surrounded by angelic builders, beings who help manifest elevated plans in the material world. It's no coincidence that these souls have grand visions and also face great resistance. Their guides are engineers of light, invisible architects who sustain spiritual structures through your surrender. And each number has its allies. Those born on the 1st receive impulses from guides of beginnings, like Creator Elohim. The 9th draws the presence of universal servants, entities of planetary compassion. The 5th attracts interdimensional travelers who stimulate change. The 6th walks with healers from the lineage of Mary and the Essenes. But here's the most important thing. These guides respond when they are remembered. When you honor your number, you hear them better. When you meditate on it, the veils thin. When you call, they answer. They've always been there. Perhaps this is the moment to start listening to them. The number and the body. Portals of internal manifestation. Most people think their birth number only operates on the mental or spiritual plane. But ancient mystics knew that the body also vibrates, and each number resonates with specific energetic centers, organs, glands, and subtle regions of the being. Your number isn't just an idea. It lives in you. It pulses in your energetic field, lights up your chakras, opens or closes portals as your consciousness awakens or sleeps. And when there's alignment between your number and your body, manifestation flows. When there's a blockage, life feels stuck. The number 1, for example, vibrates in the crown chakra. It's the frequency of connection to the divine, direct inspiration, the creative impulse. Those born on days tied to 1, like 1, 10, 19, 28, need to keep this center free of interference. Silent meditations, white light baths, and focus practices are essential to unlock their mission. When the crown is clogged, identity confusion, existential crises, and a sense of being disconnected from the source arise. The 5 resonates strongly with the solar plexus, the center of autonomy and movement. This vibration demands freedom, deep breathing, and choices aligned with the soul's desire. When this center is in harmony, those born under the 5 become channels of transformation. But if there's fear, control, or stagnation, the body responds with tension, anxiety, or even digestive issues. The number 9, a symbol of universal love, vibrates in the upper heart chakra, a subtle zone above the physical heart. It's there that deep compassion, surrender to the planetary mission, and detached service are activated. When this center is open, those born on the 9th become true beacons. But if it's blocked, they feel rejected, needy, or misunderstood. Each number has its inner temple. The 2 and 6 often manifest in the energetic womb. The 3 vibrates in the throat. The 7 anchors in the pineal gland. The 8 pulses in the knees. For it's through them that one learns to bow to divine timing and justice. The 4 resonates in the feet, for they are the ones who came to ground, stabilize, and build. And here's the secret. When you honor your number, not just with your mind, but with your body, you activate portals of manifestation. You begin to embody your mission fully in flesh, soul, and spirit, activating the number of your soul. We've reached the most sacred part of this video. This isn't just a conclusion, it's a portal. A symbolic moment where we move from merely receiving information to experiencing a real, energetic, profound activation. Your birth number isn't just something to be analyzed. It's meant to be felt, embodied, recognized, honored. And now, in this moment, you are invited to do so consciously. The ritual you're about to experience requires no objects or complicated mantras, just presence, just truth, just you with the vibration that has belonged to you since your first day. Find a quiet place. Take a deep breath. If possible, close your eyes. Let your mind quiet and your soul take the lead. Listen as if your essence is listening. Now visualize your birth number. It's before you, shining like a seal of light. Notice its color, its texture, its temperature. Feel it pulse. It's alive. It's always been there. Now, bring your hands to the center of your chest and whisper, with intention, I accept the mission for which I was born. Take another deep breath. I open myself to the power I carry, and now with firmness, with soul, with reverence, I now activate the number of my soul. Stay in silence for a few moments. Feel what moves within you. You might sense lightness, warmth, an inexplicable emotion. Perhaps an image, a name, or a code comes to mind. Don't doubt it. The guides speak this way, through sensations, flashes, premonitions. This ritual is a reunion, a pact being remembered, a password being entered into your energetic field. From today onward, walk differently, speak differently, honor this number. It's not small. It's your sacred signature in the world. And if you felt something true in this moment, if your heart burned, if your eyes welled up, if your skin tingled, write in the comments, I accept the number of my mission along with your birth number. This is your declaration to the universe, a whisper that becomes a spiritual shout. Thank you for walking with us this far. May your number guide you. May your soul remind you. May the right portals open, and may your mission finally flourish.